I was born one cold gray morning on the Overland Express. The brakeman was the midwife, the conductor was impressed. They knew I was a railroad man from the chew tucked in my cheek. I shrieked like a locomotive, had a spike between my teeth. He shrieked like a locomotive, had a spike between his teeth. Before I was old enough to walk, they had me laying track. Crawling along, ties under my arm, a rail across my back. I warmed my bottle on the firebox, I helped to shovel coal. While the engineer would take his nap, I made the engine roll. While the engineer would take his nap, I made the engine roll. Drilling tunnels through the Rockies, drinking whiskey during the day. I grew up on the CPR, Van Horn a-leading the way. We laid tracks so fast we didn't look up till a fish swam by to say, "You've laid the railroad over a cliff into Vancouver Bay." Yes, you've laid the railroad over a cliff into Vancouver Bay. As I was there treading water, a fish passed close enough to say, "They found gold up in the Klondike, 2,000 miles away." So I hitched a ride on a humpback whale right up to Skagway town. The gold rush needed a railroad, I started breaking ground. The gold rush needed a railroad, I started breaking ground. Big Mike Heney is my name, a railroad man straight through. And of all the tales told of me, most of them are true. I went on to other exploits, built a railroad to the pole, a railroad to Hawaii, trains to Singapore and Seoul. But a man like me just can't sit still as I gaze up at the stars. I'll build a railroad up to Jupiter, a short line on to Mars. Build a railroad up to Jupiter, a short line on to Mars. Big Mike Heney is my name, a railroad man straight through. And of all the tales told of me, most of them are true.